Good morning, gang. Happy Saturday morning. Well, I'm going to record this second video because our hosts didn't like the first one. I was kind of going to talk a little bit about the lunatic who set himself on fire yesterday, but apparently they don't want me to talk about that. So, yeah, censorship is still running full force. So you'll have to go look that one up yourself. But, yeah, he's dead. I want to talk about something else. I was going to talk about this at lunch, but I'll talk about this now instead. Your greatest investment, and I'm going to make this pretty simple. At this point, it's pretty much food. I was at the grocery store yesterday looking at prices. They can say whatever they want about, oh, food inflation has slowed down or whatever it is. Sure, maybe it's slowed down. It's not going up 50% a year. But when people ask me, I've got extra money, should I buy brass? Should I buy gold and silver? Should I buy real estate? My suggestion right now, take it as you will, okay, whatever you want to do, is put more food in the freezer, find stuff that's on sale, and can the living crap out of it. I know it's not canning season, okay? Everybody's like, well, you know, we start doing that July, August, something. Canned meat, you're going to be happy you did. They are doing anything and everything they can to prevent us from eating. I mean, I've talked about the chemicals that I talked about yesterday. I talked about lead poisoning being found in cinnamon and, what was it, turmeric, I think was the other one, a couple of days ago. Of course, now that's been found in chocolate. We've now found that there are carcinogenic chemicals in oats. Okay, so all that oatmeal you have could have cancer-causing chemicals in it. You like Cheerios? Yeah, you got a problem with that again, too. Okay. Guys, this is getting crazy. And there's no way in the world you can tell me that this is accidental. We are seeing way too much of bird flu, swine flu, bird flu being transferred to cattle, bird flu being in milk. Half the vegetables that you can eat are poisoned with chemicals. The fruits that you eat are poisoned with chemicals. The grains that you eat are poisoned with chemicals. You cannot tell me that this is accidental, that basically every foodstuff we have right now is tainted with something that may kill you. Literally, we are running into a point where the elitists want to starve us to death. Our own Holodomor, okay? And if you don't know what that is, go look to see what Stalin did to the people in Ukraine back almost 100 years ago, okay? Somehow, some way, you, me, and anybody else who wants to live, I mean, how about that for a concept? You want to live, needs to figure out how to get food that is safe to eat, that you aren't killing yourself. The great replacement theory, the talk of depopulation, guys, this stuff isn't conspiracy anymore. It's being done right in front of our face. And the stupid part is, you've got all these big food companies that are participating in killing their own customers, which makes no sense, but they're doing it anyway. You know, oh, we've got to spray these cancer-causing pathogens onto our plants, otherwise disease will get the plants. They'll kill all the strawberries, or the bugs will get into the corn and people don't want to buy the corn. People don't want to eat the chemicals either. And of course, the answer always comes up, eat bugs. No, I'm not, okay? I'm going to eat beef. I'm going to eat pork. I'm going to eat chicken. I'm going to eat fish. I'm going to eat fruits and vegetables, etc., etc., etc. I just am not going to get them from you anymore. What this will cause, hopefully, if enough people in this country wake up, this will cause the destruction of big food and big pharma, which is what we need to see. Get rid of Kellogg's. I'm sorry if you work there. Get rid of General Mills. Get rid of Hormel or any of the other countries. Go buy your cow, your beef from somebody local. Go buy your pig from somebody local. You know, the guy raises his hogs out in his backyard, takes them to slaughter. Great. You want to go buy pork chops or whatever. Maybe you buy half a pig from him, a couple of $100, and stock the freezer. Maybe you buy a quarter cow or however much you want to eat what's in your budget. I know it sucks that you go, crap, I can't afford $400 in one fell swoop. Well, I'll tell you this. If you're dead, you don't need to have any food. Let me ask this. What's cheaper? $400 for a half a hog or cancer treatment? You want to go through chemotherapy? You want to live the rest of your life like that? You want to see your family, your kids die at a young age because of the chemicals we're putting in them? Learn to grow your food, okay? I mean, I've done countless videos on the simplicities to do it, how to do it cheaply, the vitamins in there. I've shown you how that in an SHTF situation that you can pretty much get everything you need in regards to nutrition out of a garden, okay? Whether it's the proteins, whether it's the vitamin C. You know, people say all the time, well, I can't grow oranges here. There's more vitamin C in a green pepper than there is in an orange. Just telling you that. You can grow those about anywhere. Learn how to fish. Learn how to trap. Learn how to can. Learn how to salt. Learn how to smoke. Buy a freezer. I mean, there's a lot of people that claim they're preppers because they've got beans and rice in the pantry somewhere. You guys, from what I can tell, are way ahead of them. And we need to take it further, because how many people do you have to feed? For me and Mrs. P, it's not terrible. It's 2. For other people, it may be 6. It may be 10. It may be 12. That means you're putting away a ton of food. But when this all blows up, which could be very soon, you're going to wind up having to feed other people too, because you're going to need other people. Mrs. P and I are 2 people in this house. There's no way in the world, in an SHTF situation, we can do everything that needs to be done. I mean, each one of us going to pull 12 hours of guard duty? Right? Okay. You know, you got to sleep somewhere. You got to eat somewhere. Something's got to give. Well, gee, if both of us are eating, that means nobody's watching. You know, nobody's paying attention to any threat that comes in. These are the things that you have to take care of. Right now, we've basically turned a corner. Your number one thing that needs to be taken care of, needs to be stocked up more, is food. Find the sales, buy everything they got, and put it. I mean, when we were at the store yesterday, I found a pound of ground pork sausage, frozen pork sausage, for $1.99. I bought every pack they had. You know, that was it. That goes in the freezer. that'll get canned, that'll do whatever, because as this chemical crap gets worse, and I mean, I don't know what's in the stuff I got right now, okay? You know, what I'm already putting in my body from what I buy at the grocery store. But it's got to be less and less and less and less. Fortunately, I know my gardens, I don't spray pesticides on them. You know, I use organic fertilizers. I'm relatively safe, other than what they spray out of the sky at me. And Tennessee has recently declared that illegal. Doesn't mean they don't spray it over the border of Kentucky and it drifts over here, but who knows? Just, I know this sounds silly, this sounds like prepping 101, put more food away, but there's going to come a day, and it's probably going to be pretty damn soon, where you're going to go, thank God I did it, even though it was crazy expensive, because at least I have something now that my food isn't glowing